You may be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Andrew Hsu, president of the College of Charleston. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the College of Charleston's commencement for the class of 2021. I want to personally thank you for joining us on this very special day. This is a graduation ceremony like no other in the college's storied history. For the first time in our institution's 251-year history, we are celebrating our graduates here at Patriots Point in Mount Pleasant. I think it is only fitting that you, as a history-making class during these most unusual times, get to also make history in your graduation ceremony. To our graduates, both here in person and those scattered around the globe, congratulations. You should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. To the families, friends, and loved ones of our graduates, this is your day too. Together, you have supported these graduates in countless ways. Graduates, I want you now to stand up and thank everyone who helped you along the way. Stand up and give your loved ones a big round of applause. Make loud noises. This doesn't work. Graduates, please remain standing, and will those in the audience and those on stage please stand as music major Drake Graves and Kayla Mook, both senior music majors with a vocal performance concentration, graduating in this ceremony, sings our national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Kayla and Drake. That was beautiful. I want to, please be seated, sorry. I would like to take a moment to recognize those members of the Board of Trustees that are with us today. We have Chair David Hay, class of 1981, Trustee Steve Swanson, class of 1989, and Trustee Tav Swarat, class of 1981. Please stand and be recognized for your service to your alma mater. Thank you. Graduates, you are an uncommon class for uncommon times. What you have these past years as students gives you a preview of what is to come in the future. Times are changing more quickly than ever, and you are showing yourselves capable of changing with them. At the College of Charleston, our liberal arts curriculum shapes all of our majors and academic disciplines, providing you a wide range of knowledge that will make you adaptable, flexible, and creative. But most important, your exposure to different ideas, philosophies, and perspectives will make you a lifelong student, someone always willing to grow and evolve. That is what the world needs now more than ever. The first part of our institution's motto, Sapientia ipsa libertas, or wisdom itself is liberty, captures perfectly the spirit of your education here at the College of Charleston. Wisdom is not knowing just facts and figures. It's the ability to apply that knowledge in positive ways, ways that solve problems and move things forward. It's knowledge in action. Wisdom is something that takes time and is hard-earned and hard-won. And you are now well on your way on that lifelong path. With your degree in hand, you show that you can do hard things. You can tackle assignments and accomplish great tasks. You didn't give up, even when it would have been much easier to do so. Your resilience sets you apart from other generations of students. I encourage you to draw on this experience for the rest of your life, to remind yourself that you can push through anything. Yes, you can do hard things, and you can and you will do it again and again and again. As I look at this uncommon class of College of Charleston graduates, I'm excited for you and for your futures. You have a long and open road in front of you to make your life what you want it to be. I can't wait to see where your journeys take you and to celebrate all of your accomplishments and your achievements as College of Charleston ambassadors and champions. Congratulations, class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, for the conferral of our honorary degrees, I will now join by the chair of our Board of Trustees, David Hay. Helen Turner Hill, would you also join us?
I hereby present Helen Turner Hill, the Chief Executive Officer of Explore Charleston, Under Ms. Hill's leadership, Explore Charleston has developed industry-leading programs that have assisted the Charleston area in becoming one of the most acclaimed destinations in the country. In 2019, Ms. Hill was elected the Charleston County Aviation Authority's first female board chair. Ms. Hill serves on numerous regional and national boards, including U.S. Travel Association, Southeastern Wildlife Exposition, the Gilliard Management Corporation, and multiple statewide tourism organizations, making her a fitting candidate for the College of Charleston's honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. Helen Turner Hill, your professional achievement in hospitality is impressive and honorable. The College of Charleston is proud to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
By the authority of the state of South Carolina, granted to the Board of Trustees of the College of Charleston and committed to me, I declare Helen Turner Hill is now admitted to the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations, Dr. Hill. Before I turn the lectern over to Dr. Hill, I would like to recognize her husband, Burrow Hill, and her son, Turner Hill. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And now, please help me welcome to the podium Dr. Helen Hill.
Oh, that's a lot. Thank you. Okay, so this is a lot. What an amazingly beautiful day. Thank you, President Hsu, and thank you, dear friend David Hay. I'm so thankful to be here today, celebrating with each of you and your outstanding success as a graduate of the College of Charleston in the 251st year. What a singular, unparalleled time to graduate from the oldest municipal college in the United States. When historians talk about 2021, they will include your college experience when referring to milestone events of our country and indeed our world. Much of this past year has felt like we were riding a wild roller coaster. Actually, more like a roller coaster in the dark. No one knew when the next drop or the next turn would happen. But here you are, about to receive your diploma. You did it. As I reflected on the years since I sat where you are today, so much has happened. I found great love in my life. I've raised 2 wonderful children I didn't birth, and I've had 2 beautiful babies myself. I've survived the great pain of losing one of those children. I lost my father too young and my mother to cancer. Today, my baby that you just met is a senior in high school, and I'm blessed with a 5-year-old granddaughter named Millie. I've known great success and great struggle in my career. I have the world's best staff and volunteers at Explore Charleston, and I work in the best industry in the world. I've also been so broke that ramen noodles were actually a treat, and now I drive a car that costs more than my first house. That's a testament to the low cost of my first house, not the price of my car. Now I have come to realize just how thankful I am that I've made my life here in Charleston. My wonderful career has included traveling the world, but I've always known that my place was right here. Because Charleston is more than a beautiful city on a natural harbor. There's something very special about this ancient landscape and welcoming people. Like faith in the Lord, our city of Charleston has always been an inspiration, a guide, and indeed a friend to me. The late, great writer Pat Conroy received an honorary degree from the College of Charleston in 1989. Pat loved himself some Charleston. He said Charleston was so beautiful that it made his eyes ache with pleasure. As you enjoyed your years at the college, I know that you all felt the same. In addition to that undisputed beauty, our Charleston has a rich but complicated and indeed imperfect past. When you're a community that's been around for 350 years, you do learn a thing or two. If our dear Charleston could open her heart and share a few bits of her wisdom, here's what I think she might offer to you, the 2021 graduates. Number 1, always be curious. Charleston would tell you that curiosity is one of the most attractive traits that anyone can have. As a community, Charleston has always been curious about what's new and what's next. Surely this accounts for the many firsts in Charleston. As you all know, we had the first rail passenger service. We established the first golf course at Halston Green. We enjoyed the first opera at the Dock Street Theater. We established the first museum. We are the first community to build both cars and airplanes. And of course, we formed the first municipal college in the country when the city of Charleston lent its support to the College of Charleston. Being curious pushes you forward to embrace the unknown. It drives you to step out in faith when the path is unclear. Best-selling author Jim Collins says that 50% of the success of great leaders come from how the leader reacts to unforeseen circumstances. Charleston will tell you that curiosity will win over fear every time and allow you success in unforeseen circumstances. Number 2, Charleston would share with you to not fear mistakes. She might add that it's important to learn something from every mistake because when you do, it's no longer a mistake. She would say to plan to fall because you will stumble. And if you fall forward, you'll be one step closer to success. Our city has many scars from her mistakes, including pain caused by racial injustice. Today, Charleston has begun the important and necessary work of reconciliation that recognizes the rich talent that flourished despite injustice. Black artisans built fine architectural gems in our most celebrated homes and gardens, even on our college campus. They used fresh produce and harvest of the sea to create world-renowned cuisine. Our Charleston knows she can and she will learn from her mistakes. And most importantly, that kindness and compassion win hearts every time. It is always the right time to do the right thing. Number 3, our Charleston would ask you to remember that you choose the path in your life. Sometimes we all feel powerless. But the truth is, you always have a choice, if only in how you react. Your life will have storms as you pursue your passion. If you face those storms with grace and resilience, I promise you'll be the better for them. After Hurricane Hugo devastated our city in 1989, we learned that sometimes you just need to take any step forward on the path to begin recovery. It may be sweeping a sidewalk or picking up some debris. But all the best stories in your life will come from the storms because you are going to be the hero. Charleston knows that. Surviving the COVID-19 pandemic, you finished your College of Charleston degree. You, in fact, have become a hero in Charleston's history, and we celebrate your resilience today. Number 4, Charleston would ask you to love those around you deeply. From the earliest days, Charleston embraced those from different walks of faith. In the Holy City, all of these different faiths, placed a high value on family. Please never let those you love wonder if you care about them. Hold on to your grandparents if you're blessed to still have them. Love up your mom and daddy. Your loved ones will not always be here, and I can assure you that you will miss them when they are gone. Make time for your friends. They will bring laughter and joy to your life. Today I have dear friends on this stage and in an audience who came to see me sitting with my family. Dr. Edith Eger, a Holocaust survivor, says love is a 4-letter word spelled T-I-M-E. You're going to find that there's never enough time in your life, but there's always more room for love. If you catch yourself thinking of yourself too much, stop and go find somebody to serve. Our hospitality industry knows this great truth. You'll find the greatest joy in your life in serving others. Number 5, our Charleston would remind you that she will be here for you when you need her. No floodwaters, hurricanes, or earthquakes can keep her down. Her hospitality will always be here for you. I hope that you stay here and that you build your life and your career in Charleston. But if not, I hope you'll return often. Perhaps you'll bring your true love to walk around the Battery and gaze out at Fort Sumter. I hope to see you holding the hand of your first child as you walk across a cistern lawn and show them the special place that their parent went to school. When your heart is broken or you suffer a defeat, know that Charleston will be here to comfort you. A quiet walk on a winter beach may be just the restoration that your soul needs. So be curious. Don't fear mistakes. Remember, you have choice. Make time for love. And know that your Charleston will always be here for you. Now you, each of you, are forever knit into the very fabric of the history of Charleston. Because you were here, Charleston, South Carolina will never be the same. Thank you for the honor to speak to you today, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you for being with us, Dr. Hill, and thank you for your stirring and eloquent remarks. I am Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost Suzanne Austin. It is my pleasure to announce our Charleston Fellows. We are pleased to recognize the graduating members of the Charleston Fellows program. These students are the ones wearing medals hanging from gold and maroon ribbons. Charleston Fellows are all members of our Honors College and have participated in a range of experiences designed to help them develop into transformative leaders in their chosen field and/or community. Most Charleston Fellows are graduating with Latin honors. 11 are graduating summa cum laude. 17 Fellows undertook an international experience, while 14 completed professional internships. All were involved in substantive research in their academic fields, and 6 published or plan to publish their research. 7 Fellows were members of the International Scholars Program, while 5 were members of the Honors Entrepreneurship Living Learning Community. Among the group's numerous accolades, 1 was the recipient of the Theodore S. Stern Cup, another the recipient of the Alexander Chambliss Connolly Award. 1 received a critical language scholarship. Following graduation, Fellows will pursue a range of future goals. 7 are headed straight to graduate schools across the country, while 4 have accepted positions with major corporations. Some will remain in Charleston. Others will move as far away as Spain and Dubai. Regardless of their long-term plans, all are headed out into the world equipped as leaders and engaged community members. Beth Meyer Bernstein, Dean of the Honors College, joins me in celebrating the accomplishments of these graduates. Would the Charleston Fellows present at this ceremony please stand? Please join me in a round of applause. Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated. At this afternoon's ceremony, we have 2 students who have earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average. If you are present, stand as I call your name. Cricket Nigabruga, a double major in classics and studio art. And Sarah E. Ott, a double major in French and Francophone studies and supply chain management. Congratulations to both of these students. You may be seated. Please welcome Brooke Blosser, President of the Graduate Student Association.
Hello, welcome, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. We meet today to celebrate you, your academic accomplishments, and the personal growth you may have experienced over these past few years. Through the uncertainty of this last year, through the difficulties of being a student, and through the hardships of life, you have persevered. During my time at the graduate school at the College of Charleston, I have learned to find the beauty in every part of life, to appreciate the small moments, and that above all, resiliency is the key to success. The lessons learned in your time spent on this beautiful campus and in this holy city have prepared us for a lifetime of continued successes. In your future endeavors, I invite you all to remember the lessons you learned here, academic or otherwise, to never stop thirsting in your quest for knowledge. And as a shout out to my marine biology folks, just keep swimming. Here's to you in the bright future ahead. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alicia Cadill, the Executive Vice President for Student Affairs, and it's truly my honor to introduce our next speaker, Vernon Kennedy Jr. Vernon is the class, thank you, yeah. Vernon is the class of 2021 recipient of the Presidential Award for Scholarship, Leadership, and Service, the highest honor a graduating undergraduate student can achieve at the College of Charleston. The Presidential Award for Scholarship, Leadership, and Service was established by former President Theodore Stern to recognize students who demonstrate exceptional leadership and academic excellence. Many congratulations, Vernon.
Thank you, Dr. Cadill. As we gather here today in celebration of this momentous milestone, it is my hope that you take a moment to reflect on your time here at CFC. It goes without saying that our pursuit of these diplomas has been no small feat. If you're anything like me, you arrived on campus both excited and anxious about the uncertainty lying ahead. Each of us have been pushed to and beyond our limits. Yet while every moment hasn't been the brightest, our attendance at this ceremony is proof of the tenacity and courage we possess. Our time at the college has equipped us with the tools needed to endure the challenges ahead. A superb liberal arts education has taught us how to think critically and holistically. We've made friendships and memories with people we'll cherish for many years to come. In moments of adversity, our commitment to excellence has shined through, and it all culminates today. So as you walk across the stage, Savor every step that you take. Know that this moment is tangible proof of your hard work and dedication as a scholar, leader, and community servant. While the conclusion of our time here at CFC has been a bit unusual, we have still proven that we have what it takes to succeed. And for that, celebration is certainly in order. Congrats to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Vernon. Now for the reason that we're here today. It's a moment that you've worked so hard for 4 years. Are you ready? Great. Well, our chair of the Board of Trustees, David Hay, Provost Austin, Dr. Hill, Interim Dean of Graduate School, Gibbs Knotts, and Executive Vice President of Student Affairs, Alicia Cadell, will assist with the presentation of master's degrees. Professor Susan Cadwinkle from the Department of Theater and Dance will announce the names and degrees of our master's candidates.
For the School of the Arts, for the degree of Master of Arts in Community Planning, Policy, and Design, Ernest Clifford Muhammad. For the degree of Master of Science in Historic Preservation, Lisa Marie Gardiner. For the School of Business, in addition to the Interim Dean of the Graduate School, Alan Chow, Dean of the School of Business, will also join for the presentation of the degrees. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Oscar Almanza. Mr. Almanza has received the Outstanding Student Award for his program. Nicholas Delon DeLuca. Matthew Charles Goforth. Madeline Hoops. Margaret Maringer. Leah Ashley Roeder. Tyler Rothenberg. Jackson Parker Royal. Joseph William Spurko. Brett William Tilley. Caroline Elizabeth White. Katrina Williams. For the School of Education, Health, and Human Performance, in addition to the interim dean of the graduate school, Frances Welch, dean of the School of Education, Health, and Human Performance, will also join for the presentation of the degrees. For the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Early Childhood Education, Victoria Holliday. For the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Elementary Education, Christopher Ryan Green. Mr. Green has received the Outstanding Student Award for his program. Kivana Danielle Wall. For the degree of Master of Arts in Teaching Performing Arts Education, Sarah Alderando. Brent Dorwart. Mr. Dorwart has received the Outstanding Student Award for his program. For the degree of Master of Education in Languages, Cecilia Vizcarra Hunt. For the degree of Master of Education in Science and Mathematics for Teachers, Matthew Nicholas Marvin. Mr. Marvin has received the Outstanding Student Award for his program. For the degree of Master of Education in Teaching, Learning, and Advocacy, Lashana Donna Glenhall. Laura Elizabeth Hartle. Shu-Chi Wong. Ms. Wong has received the Outstanding Student Award for her program. Elise McIntosh. Isabel Corinne Raisbeck. Ms. Raisbeck has received the Outstanding Student Award for her program. Ms. Raisbeck has also earned a graduate certificate in English to speakers of other languages. Catherine Margaret Demarest Winch. Ms. Winch has also earned a graduate certificate in English to speakers of other languages. For the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Gibbs Knotts, interim dean of the graduate school, also serves as the dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. For the degree of Master of Arts in Communication, McCloy Dean Dixon. Hunter V. Dunnigan. Victoria A. Husky. Nicholas Quinn Jeffcoat. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, Jennifer Catherine Curtis. Bong Ruggles. Patrick Sean Sheridan. Mr. Sheridan has received the Outstanding Student Award for his program. Elena Travaglioni. Olivia V. Williams. For the degree of Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing, Caroline Lunsford Winston. For the degree of Master of Public Administration, Charles Michael Cranford. Having completed his studies in the concurrent degree program, Mr. Cranford will also receive a Master of Science in Environmental and Sustainability Studies. Chelsea Braun Diedrich. Ina Ivanova. Having completed her studies in the concurrent degree program, Ms. Ivanova will also receive a Master of Science in Environmental and Sustainability Studies. Ms. Ivanova has also earned a graduate certificate in Urban and Regional Planning. Shannon Simone Liberty. Ms. Liberty has also earned a graduate certificate in Arts and Cultural Management. Dutch William Reuter. Loretta Laura Simpson. Sarah Patrice Wolf. Having completed her studies in the concurrent degree program, Ms. Wolf will also receive a Master of Science in Environmental and Sustainability Studies. Ms. Wolf has received the Outstanding Student Award for her program. For the degree of Master of Science in Child Life, Nicole Crace. Blair Manley. Sarah McKenzie. Shannon Marie McWilliams. Madeline Elizabeth Rodefer. For the School of Sciences and Mathematics, in addition to the interim dean of the graduate school, Sebastian Van Delden, dean of the School of Sciences and Mathematics, will also join for the presentation of the degrees. For the degree of Master of Science in Computer and Information Sciences, Caitlin Cabrera. Dilara Meter. Ms. Meter has received the Outstanding Student Award for her program. For the degree of Master of Science in Environmental and Sustainability Studies, Sarah Bruner. Charles Michael Cranford. Ina Ivanova. Taylor Patrice Miller. Kayla Alexis Pell. Nicole Catherine Pell. Grant Bradford Thompson, Jr. Sarah Patrice Wolf. Juliana Wright. Ms. Wright has received the Outstanding Student Award for her program. For the degree of Master of Science in Marine Biology, Jessica Leonore Ramirez. For the degree of Master of Science in Mathematical Sciences, Allison Ann Lesher. Monique M. Sparkman. Margaret Maringer. Bong Ruggles. Ina Ivanova. Having completed her studies in the concurrent degree program, Ms. Ivanova will also receive a Master of Science in Environmental and Sustainability Studies. Ms. Ivanova has also earned a graduate certificate in Urban and Regional Planning. Shannon Simone Liberty. Ms. Liberty has also earned a graduate certificate in Arts and Cultural Management. Loretta Laura Simpson. Sarah Patrice Wolf. Having completed her studies in the concurrent degree program, Ms. Wolf will also receive a Master of Science in Environmental and Sustainability Studies. Ms. Wolf has received the Outstanding Student Award for her program. Ina Ivanova. Grant Bradford Thompson, Jr. Sarah Patrice Wolf. Jessica Leonore Ramirez.
Will the master's degree candidates please rise? President Hsu, upon successful completion of all requirements and with the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present to you the master's degree candidates of 2021.
By the authority of the state of South Carolina, granted to the Board of Trustees of the College of Charleston, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Administration, or Master of Science as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated. Next, Artium Baccalaureatus degree, or the AB degree, will be awarded. At the College of Charleston, the AB degree with a major in classics requires significant coursework in both Greek and Latin, while the other AB degree majors require significant coursework in ancient Greek or Latin. The College of Charleston has awarded this degree for more than 2 centuries. That grand tradition continues today. Will the following candidates please come to the stage? Cricket, a double major in classics and studio art. Karen R. Pitch, a double major in archaeology and classics. I ask those on stage to please remain seated. However, it is tradition that the audience stand when this degree is awarded. Would everyone in the audience and in the field please rise? Following our tradition, I will now confer the degree in Latin. Curatoribus auctoritatem tribiandibus os evenus in humanioribus litteris preclare eruditos ad gradum artium baccalaureatus admissor. Congratulations. Everyone, please be seated.
Now, joining us in awarding the bachelor's degrees will be Chair Hay, Dr. Hill, and Dr. Cadill. Professor Susan Catwinkle from the Department of Theater and Dance will announce the names and majors of our graduates.
Assisting with the graduates from the School of the Arts will be Dean Edward Hart. For the bachelor's degree in art history, Abigail H. Disharoon, Catherine D. Johnston, Dylan M. Lentz, Emma Elizabeth Updegrave, for the bachelor's degree in arts management, Joseph Michael Jara, Seth Montgomery Combrink, Spencer Anthony Masto, cum laude. Emily Sarah Orenstein, Haley Elizabeth Ross, Jalen Armand Williams, for the bachelor's degree in dance, Allison Michelle Provost, also meets the requirements for psychology. For the bachelor's degree in historic preservation and community planning, Gabriel Antonio Del Val, Edward Goff. Mr. Goff is receiving a certificate in Historic Preservation and Community Planning. Anderson Tate Hegemeyer. Ellen Marie White. For the bachelor's degree in music, Miller Charles Boone. Jackson Wayne Caldwell, cum laude. Harlem Levita Farr also meets the requirements for Spanish. Zadric Marquise Graves, cum laude. Tianyu Liu, cum laude. Kayla Rose Moog. Abby Morgan Shirey, cum laude. For the bachelor's degree in studio art, Tristan Asher Carey. Delaney J. Cloyd, cum laude. Haynes Pinkney Evans. Andrew David Fleet. Caitlin E. Fogel. Ashlyn Iva Mosley. For the bachelor's degree in theater, Morgan Brianna Clinton. William Owen Groark. Victoria Lauren Rickards. Assisting with the graduates from the School of Business will be Dean Alan Shao. For the bachelor's degree in accounting, Morgan Mackenzie Bergen, summa cum laude. Tashiana Latrice Dace. Paul Francis Dobies. Angel Janelle English. Nicholas Aaron Hitt. Allison Jenkinson, magna cum laude. Ty Nikita Jones, cum laude. Brian Scott Marfia. Selma Raouf Manji, summa cum laude. Troy Nicholas Navarino, cum laude. Jolie Nicole Neat. Amy Lee Petrolowitz. Julia Lauren Price. Molly Rose Router. John Barclay Scott. Isbak Daniela Soto. Robert Howard Weiss. For the bachelor's degree in business administration, Jacob Raymond Adams. Moultrie B. Brailsford. Maggie Lynn Decker. Andrew Melton Demeter. Herman Dominguez Lopez. Patrick Christian Edwards. George Frederick Giles III. Tozaria Taché Green. Braden Alexander Kiesler. Evan Garrett Kiesler, cum laude. Ramya Elise Lockhart. Harris Christopher Mack. Austin Michaels. Angus McLennan Ogilvie. Kevin Palacio. Elizabeth Perkins. Jackson Ramsager. Cameron Lee Rosal. Harrison Elliott Somm. Ross Siegel. Richard Grant Smith. Olivia Carlisle Spell. Tyler Lee Stone. Grayson M. Thrasher. Carter Dodge Vincent. Abriana Leah Simone White. For the bachelor's degree in commercial real estate finance, Philip Joseph Crescenzo III. Evan Richard Storty. Hannah Elizabeth Bertrand. Jack Lawson Brown, cum laude. Daniel Joseph Knightley. Alexandra McLeod. William Meister. Olivia Ann Moriarty. Tyler Jacob Nagorski. Jake Mitchell Slesh. For the bachelor's degree in hospitality and tourism management, Morgan Agoli. Ms. Agoli is receiving a certificate in hospitality and tourism management. Jansen Alexander Childers. Emily Ann Christian, magna cum laude. Jordan Miles Gordon. Carly Ann Monks, cum laude. Emma Claire Reese. Angelica Rose Servitas, cum laude, also meets the requirements for business administration. For the bachelor's degree in international business, Paul Joseph D'Souza. Dorothy Ruth Foster, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for German. Daniel Martinez Garcia. Demetria Evelyn Henderson. Lauren Elizabeth Hotek, cum laude. Drew Elizabeth Lamberger, cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Hannah R. Miner. Jackson William Murray. Brooke Angela Perry. For the bachelor's degree in marketing, Jacqueline N. Alexander. Jordan N. Dean. Ariella Serena King. Neil? George A. Neild. Wyatt Harmon Smith. Carly Rose Steets, cum laude. Haley Autumn Thon. Cameron John Torsellini. Chelsea Vondren. Kimberly Shepard Burkett. For the bachelor's degree in professional studies, Charles Benjamin Harvey IV. Shane Vogelsong, magna cum laude. For the bachelor's degree in supply chain management, Patrick Ryan Belby, cum laude. Is it Leah or Lee? Leah Elizabeth N. Dean. Joseph W. Rosselli. Jordan Benjamin Bark. Assisting with the graduates from the School of Education, Health, and Human Performance will be Dean Francis Welch. For the bachelor's degree in early childhood education, Sarah Banford, magna cum laude. Hunter House. Kathleen Ann Cottrell. Letitia Simone Littlejohn, cum laude. Ella Reidinger, cum laude. Jordan Lee Williams. For the bachelor's degree in elementary education, Miguel Alejandro Mata, cum laude. Danielle Reamer. Cecilia A. Williams, cum laude. For the bachelor's degree in exercise science, Haley Elizabeth Baker, cum laude. Cheyenne Blanding. DeAndrea Michael Coulter. Tristan Ryan Brown. Maureen Elise Dolan. Emily Marie Foxworth. Catherine A. Main. Kirsten Desiree Robinson. Hannah Rokop. Audrey Chantal Jericho, summa cum laude, also meets the requirements for French and Francophone studies. For the bachelor's degree in general studies, Peter Chaconas, Deanna Marie Kaufman, Victoria Bonnie Sharon McKelvey. For the bachelor's degree in middle grades education, Desiree Jean Daniel, Wesley Daniel Aschenbrenner, magna cum laude. For the bachelor's degree in public health, Rodnacia Hillary Broderick, Ariana Cassiopo, Kennedy M. Cantrell, cum laude. Sierra M. Coppola Clyburn, cum laude. Esperanza Hernandez. Amiria Delon Houston. Nehemiah Shelby Houston. Jonica Lee Jackson. Anna Karen Jaramillo. Aubrey Lee Johnson. Isabel A. Johnson. Hannah Elizabeth Kinder. Allura Jade Marshall, magna cum laude. Michael Francis McCaffrey, cum laude. Vicaria Glendasia McCullough. Jakari Miller, cum laude. Victoria E. Randolph. Clarissa Renata Reyes, magna cum laude. Akela Jonay Sellers, cum laude. Emma Charlotte Schuler, cum laude. Maya Walker. Jakira Desiree Delmetria Wallace. For the bachelor's degree in secondary education cognate, Brittany M. Howard, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for English. For the bachelor's degree in special education, Corin E. Beam. Jenna Michelle Fremont. Assisting with the graduates from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences will be Dean Gibbs Knotts. For the bachelor's degree in anthropology, Joy Elizabeth Dempsey. For the bachelor's degree in communication, Haley Beckel, summa cum laude. Samantha Lynn Burkett. Hannah Claire Cannon. Phoebe Elizabeth Crawford. Taylor Danielle Christo. Kendall Troy Davis. Jennifer Demian. Chloe Maria Devney. Madeline Marie Doggett. Catherine Murphy Flanders, cum laude. Corley Elise Frierson, magna cum laude. Sydney Gabrielle Godet. Emma Leanne Gosselin. Eric Adams Harp. Victoria F. Hicks. Kamisha Anika Jones. Allison Elizabeth Coralt. Alicia Takira Maple, cum laude. Ethan Allen Mayers. Trennan Matthew Richardson. Maria Isabel Solorio. Catherine Lynn Sullivan. Abigail Thomas. Shannon Kate Warnicki. Bryce Oliver Warner. Brianna Weichel. Carter J. Weston. Franklin J. White, Jr. Celeste Alamonte, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. For the bachelor's degree in English, Alex Brewer. Lucas Cosman. Rose Dubard. Celeste Green also meets the requirements for philosophy. Lauren Marie Lozano. Michael Henry Lucero, summa cum laude. Casey Marie Pound, cum laude. Logan Ritchie. Tyler Robinson. Anna Christine Williams. For the bachelor's degree in history, Daniel Bryce Clavier. Benjamin Cleary. William Peter Connors, Jr. Sabrina Maria Safi Miguel, cum laude, also meets requirements for international studies. For the bachelor's degree in philosophy, Kieran Drew Criffield, also meets requirements for political science. For the bachelor's degree in political science, Shiree Chinaza Campbell. Grace Elizabeth Cody. Kiana C. Corwin. Tomas Brendan Cox, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for Spanish. Karina P. Desai, cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Jonathan Khalil Evans. Corey Christian Hamer. Destiny Lynette Hawkins. Christian Alexander Heckman. Claire Elizabeth Huggins. Antonio Jones II. Anthony Peter John Lato. Samantha Montemagno. Isabella Marie Moriarty. Grace Alexis Parker, cum laude, also meets the requirements for international studies and the Honors College. Stephen Bearford Rodenberg. Annabelle Beatrice Tolmich, cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Robert Gervin Torpy also meets the requirements for the Honors College. For the bachelor's degree in psychology, Elizabeth Marie Aujour. Rebecca Brianna Baines, summa cum laude. Sebastian Edward Benuelos, cum laude. Sophie Marie Bella, magna cum laude. Allison Jean Brzee, cum laude. Nikaya DeAngel Calhoun, cum laude. Chastity D. Chapman. Aubrey Elaine Christ. Jennifer Rosalie Clabby. Elizabeth M. Cox. Jasmine Kier Dinkins also meets requirements for African American Studies. Kiera Anaya Ebony Gamble, cum laude. Megan Garcia. Frances Margaret Gersbach. Mariana Crescenda Glenn Toland, summa cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Daniel Gray. Mandy D. Green. Antalisha Tatiana R.L. Groves. Adriana Renee Hall also meets the requirements for theater. Zachary Ethan Ton Ho, summa cum laude. America Lachey Johnson. Alexis Marie Carney, magna cum laude. Hannah F. Lassiter, summa cum laude. Anna Rose Lichtenberger. Nicholas Scott Lingford. Taylor Lee Mahon, cum laude. Sierra Monet McCrae. Paige Jennifer Milam. Janae Maria Dorane Moses. Sabrina Allison Noguera. Madison Dior Patrick. Gisela N. Ramirez. Danielle Helen Slaggart also meets requirements for sociology. Megan Elizabeth Van Lenten. Violet C. West, cum laude, also meets the requirements for sociology. Shantanesia Kiosha Whaley. Caleb Hayward White. For the bachelor's degree in religious studies, Kayla Elizabeth Sitton, cum laude, also meets requirements for international studies and the Honors College. For the bachelor's degree in sociology, Mariam Muhammad Fadi Amare. Top honors, also meets the requirements for communication. Amani Kiare Biddle, also meets requirements for psychology. Stephen Boyd Jr. Erica Landon Broughton. Geneva Isabella Burnside, magna cum laude. Deja Juanita Lottie Burwell, cum laude. Samuel Joseph Carroll. Kelly L. Cathy. Corinne Ilani Drayton. Mishana C. Dwight also meets a requirement for psychology and women's and gender studies. Dana Marie Basim Hasuna. Kayla Charisse Ivory. Alexandra Bishop Caralt. Lexi Marie Maddox. Ashley Dawn Stevenson. Deja Aaliyah Stewart also meets the requirements for psychology. Osanachi Bright Smart. Alondra Karina Vickery. Brittany Materzol Vickery. Joshua Khalil Cato. Sierra Shante Salters. Reagan Elise Williams also meets the requirements for psychology. Krishanda Jonisha Richardson. Assisting with the graduates from the School of Languages, Cultures, and World Affairs will be Dean Timothy Johnson. For the bachelor's degree in African American Studies, Tyree Jeroy Woodbury. For the bachelor's degree in Classics, Austin Matthews Collier. Cricket, top honors, also meets the requirements for studio art. Karen Ray Percy, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for archaeology. For the bachelor's degree in French and Francophone Studies, Allison Leigh Carey, cum laude, also meets the requirements for foreign language education. Sarah E. Ott, top honors, also meets the requirements for supply chain management. For the bachelor's degree in German, Matthew Kyle Morris, cum laude, also meets the requirements for foreign language education. For the bachelor's degree in international studies, Zainab Akhtar. Haley Dickinson. Catherine E. Dolan, cum laude. Kaylee Marie Harrison. Anvar Kamalov. Alina Zaragoza Rosario, cum laude, also meets requirements for Spanish. For the bachelor's degree in Jewish Studies, Jordana Bess Gruber also meets requirements for psychology. Julia Rose Kaplan. Ms. Kaplan is receiving a certificate in Jewish Studies. Hannah Marie Riley. For the bachelor's degree in Spanish, Natalia de Alba, cum laude. Assisting with the graduates from the School of Science and Mathematics, joining us will be Dean Sebastian Van Delden for the bachelor's degree in biochemistry. Jeremy Brian Eccles. Isabel Sophia Owl Wood, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for chemistry and the Honors College. For the bachelor's degree in biology, Madeline Rose Avery. Sydney Cameron Barrett. Hunter Bergman, also meets the requirements for Spanish. Diana Christine Helen Boucher. Kiera Elizabeth Cash. Amy Lynn Carey. Victoria Gabrielle Ernestine Coachman. Brooke Elizabeth Cole. Sharonda Sierra Cooper. Diamond Ayana Davis. Louis Joseph Demarinis IV, magna cum laude. Carol Michelle Espinoza. Abigail Elizabeth Geiser. James William Hayes, cum laude, also meets the requirements for secondary education cognate. Melissa Christine Hiller. Catlin Sierra Jeter. Jasmine Alicia Johnson. Jonathan O'Neill Kendall. Alexandra Noel Cornuda. Manuela Marquez Cadavid, cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Camille A. Meadows. Omeima Najib, cum laude. Jenny Leslie Nankwa Yonge, cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Stella Maris Inamoka Onyekchi. Lola Parsapur. Vershelle Christina Peterson also meets the requirements for psychology. Gabriela Maria Polanco Mateo. Brianna Sierra Pope. Jemiah Patrice Renrick also meets the requirements for psychology. Richie Sabater Reverol. Camry Kitana Rivers, cum laude. Hannah Esther Rothkopf. Melanie Denise Sanders. Justin Manuel Sayago. Parker Sherwood. Roberto Angelo Santo Domingo, cum laude. Catherine Elaine Traw. Maya R. Whitehead. Shanice Tykeria Wilson. For the bachelor's degree in computer information systems, Nadia N. Arbogast. Jadriana L. Baskett, Joshua Lane Hones, Clifton James McCallum, Keisha Now Spigner, Tony Vu. For the bachelor's degree in computer science, John Tyler Cooper, Thomas Linwood Davis II, Jonathan Christian Elwood, cum laude, Dylan Robert Evans, Rex Benjamin Ferrer Gordon, summa cum laude, Joshua David Gilly, cum laude, Ethan T. Graham, Emmanuel Lopez, Jacob Lee Rodham, Chloe Elizabeth Stapleton, summa cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Christopher M. Taylor, summa cum laude. For the bachelor's degree in computing and the arts, Stevie Carolyn Dupree, Jacob Sebastian McDaniels, Nicole Kathleen Warner. For the bachelor's degree in data science, Xander Dimitri Clement Smith, cum laude, also meets the requirements for mathematics, psychology, and the Honors College. Ethan Waugh, Alice Jane Gaynor. For the bachelor's degree in geology, Olivia Isabella Gonzalez, William Nathaniel McEwen, magna cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. For the bachelor's degree in marine biology, Carson N. Burton Reeder. For the bachelor's degree in mathematics, Perlita Alvarez, Brianna Gwynn Brunson, Maddox Sullivan Johnston, Vegas Leanna Kremser. For the bachelor's degree in physics, Christopher Keith Bluen, magna cum laude, Braylon Alexander Williams. Tianyu Liu, cum laude. Paul Francis Dobies. Brian Scott Marfia. Andrew Melton Demeter. Richard Grant Smith. Joseph W. Rosselli. Jordan Benjamin Bark. Brooke Angela Perry. Kimberly Shepard Burkett. DeAndrea Michael Coulter. Audrey Chantal Jericho, summa cum laude, also meets the requirements for French and Francophone studies. Wesley Daniel Aschenbrenner, magna cum laude. Corin E. Beam. Phoebe Elizabeth Crawford. Catherine Lynn Sullivan. Shannon Kate Warnicki. Lucas Cosman. Michael Henry Lucero, summa cum laude. Casey Marie Pound, cum laude. Logan Ritchie. Karina P. Desai, cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Jonathan Khalil Evans. Christian Alexander Heckman. Sebastian Edward Benuelos, cum laude. Chastity D. Chapman. Jennifer Rosalie Clabby. Hannah F. Lassiter, summa cum laude. Danielle Helen Slaggart also meets the requirements for sociology. Stephen Boyd Jr. Dana Marie Basim Hasuna. Osanachi Bright Smart. Krishanda Jonisha Richardson. Sarah E. Ott, top honors, also meets the requirements for supply chain management. Julia Rose Kaplan. Ms. Kaplan is receiving a certificate in Jewish studies. Amy Lynn Carey. Parker Sherwood. Jadriana L. Baskett. Keisha Now Spigner. Ethan T. Graham. Chloe Elizabeth Stapleton, summa cum laude, also meets the requirements for the Honors College. Nicole Kathleen Warner. Alice Jane Gaynor. Maddox Sullivan Johnston. Vegas Leanna Kremser.
Will the bachelor's degree candidates please rise? President Hsu, upon the successful completion of all degree requirements and with the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present the bachelor's degree candidates of 2021. Congratulations. Just in case.
Yeah. By the authority of the state of South Carolina granted to the Board of Trustees of the College of Charleston and committed to me, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Professional Studies, or Bachelor of Science as earned, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations! Let's make a lot of noise. Congratulations. Please be seated. Members of the class of 2021, on behalf of the entire College of Charleston community, congratulations to you on this very special day. There is a tradition involving your College of Charleston rings. Before graduation, students wear the ring with the seal facing in. But at graduation, the ring is turned so that the seal faces out. This indicates that you're now alumni of the College of Charleston and ready to go out into the world. You may now turn your rings outward. I hope that you will look back on your time here as enjoyable, thought-provoking, and life-changing. You are leaving the College of Charleston a stronger place than you found it. And I thank you for your many, many contributions to our university. You now join our alumni family who are dedicated to making a difference and making the world a better place. Graduates, I send you forth with best wishes as you begin the many adventures that lie ahead. Whether you go in the world and whether you seek to do whatever you seek to do in service to our society, may you always remember your roots here at the College of Charleston. May you take the skills and lessons that you learned here and use them as you become globally minded and globally fluent citizens. And may you always remember what it means to be a cougar. So once again, congratulations, class of 2021. Graduates, we ask that you recess and continue outside of the soccer field to meet your guests. Once again, congratulations.